Okay guys, welcome back to another part of Persona 4 Golden, and now we're going to actually we're going to go to sleep. Ironic, isn't it? Whee! And today we're actually going to like I said in the last part, today we're going to investigate. So let's inquire. Let's go to the shopping district first, because it's where I like to do my inquiring. Let's talk. Can I help you? It's about those murders. That incident last spring. I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? Okay, what does that have to do with anything that I tried to ask? What is it? About those murders. What are you talking about? You explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's going to remember something from that far back anyway? This fog has got to be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Jeunesse! Yeah, that's right. Jeunesse! The country of Jeunesse is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. So yes, people are starting to go get mentally unstable around here. So when you see somebody walking around with them crouched and stuff because they're unstable, it's very similar to the apathy syndrome in Persona 3. So similar, but they at least are sociable somewhat. Okay, let's just view some more people. There might be some more people in the North Shopping District. So let's head on over here. What about this? Oh yeah, this is a stupid reset guy. About those murders. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on the case? Are you done asking questions? Good, now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. One of those people? Really? Let's talk to this woman right here. This fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? About those murders. A little while ago, they said that a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspapers. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Didn't see anything. Yeah, don't try to ask people that are like looking with their heads down, or gas mask people. Actually, you know, I think gas mask people work. It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside when I'm at home? Well, when I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset, of course. I'm going to watch TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. Ah, I hate it. It's so depressing. Oh, do you have a question? Oh, come on. Don't make me even more depressed. They said about the news such had been caught. So that whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? What about this guy? What's he have to say? You gotta be more careful when taking your motorcycle off on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? It depends. If you're going slower than the speed limit, like by like 10 miles, then yeah, probably. Okay, let's leave the shopping district. Let's go to Jeunesse next. Just going down the list. So I'll talk to somebody here. Can I help you? So about those murders. I had the incident last spring. I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm going to be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. So if you notice when that list opened up, I got a second option. But the thing is about this, you have to ask everybody the same question. So I have to go around and talk to everybody. Unfortunately, like, you can't talk to the people with quest icons over them. So don't bother trying to do that. I don't know why the quest takes priority over your questions, but whatever. So, let's talk to this guy. The fog isn't clearing up, is it? Is it? Isn't it that it's just a little strange? My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? Talk about those murders. I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. Yeah, I bet it would be shocking in a small town like this. Do you need something? Yeah. Now that you mention it, the town was all about a buzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? Yeah, I do. I was there. Hmm. Actually, can we go to the high school? I don't remember. Is it closed? Oh yeah, the gates are closed. Crap, I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, it's the day off. I had the right idea. Don't bother going to these two locations, because nothing will happen, trust me. Now we're actually going to go make our rounds again in the shopping district, but with the second option. So let's go do that now. Can I help you? You call anyone suspicious? A suspicious person? No, I can't think of anyone. Not from this town, anyway. So I'll talk to her. What is it? Recall anyone suspicious? A strange person? Nah, I don't think I've seen any. I mean, this is a pretty small town, wouldn't you say? If I had, I'm pretty sure I'd remember. So nobody seems to remember anybody suspicious. Let's talk to this guy again. No, I don't think I've seen any suspicious people, except for you, who's interrupting my conversation with Rosette. Okay, dickhead, really? I'm pretty sure she's asking the same question to you, and you're just ignoring it and fanboying all over her. Have I seen any other weird people aside from Namatame-san? Nope, I don't think so. You don't see anybody? Let's recall. It's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going all around all over. But at least I haven't heard any news of it or rumors like that. So let's say there's no such person. Okay, now our sweep goes to Juness. This is going to be a running theme throughout this time. Because we're really stumped of who the person actually is. We don't know the person, so it's going to be harder. A suspicious person? Ah, now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district. So why don't you ask her? That's actually a clue. We're supposed to go to the friend. But I have to make my rounds with every person. You have to do this for the next story event to activate. You can't just do the sequence like what the game wants. Well, what you know is right, unfortunately. Actually, did I even check down here? Okay, there's no one here by the riverbank. I wouldn't really want to be near the riverbank anyways, especially with all the fog and the murders that ended up happening. We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Okay. What about you, old man? Come on, I want to talk to you. Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there was anybody strange walking around, everybody would know about it right quick. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's a lot of what a lot of other people said. So we're going to go to the shopping district and actually ask the question of that one girl's friend. And it turns out it's actually this person. You have to ask her again. Huh? Someone told you I saw a suspicious person? Oh, that! You remember Saki Kanishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems the thing about Namatame making advances with Saki was a misunderstanding. Huh. I can't find... Did I actually talk to everybody? Because the next story event's supposed to... I'm gonna try talking to the other people that I didn't... Maybe try talking to them first. Yeah, not really anything new. I must have missed somebody. That's what ended up happening. So I'm gonna go make my rounds again. Because after I do that, it's supposed to trigger the next cutscene, so... Maybe they wanted me to talk to everybody, even though they didn't have an answer. That might be it, so... Oh, I didn't talk to this guy. About those murders. I can't remember something from that long ago. Doesn't look like you'll find any more information on the incident last spring. Okay, that's your hint that you can't use the one question anymore. He doesn't show you any signs of stopping. What do you do? Leave. Because he wants to do that stupid quest. There isn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're the kid who's staying at Dojima-kun's place. You've gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. Okay, that was the person I missed.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much. So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside. It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
It's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it. What's the matter? Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped. Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
What did you just say?
Put them all in? What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell'd he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Okay. Turns out that Adachi was our culprit all along. Damn. Anyways, next, let me check the time. Yeah, too much time's passed. Sorry, guys. Cliffhanger! Anyways, see you guys in the next part. Because, in the next part, we're actually going to go after him. So, until then, you guys have a nice manga reading, anime watching, game playing rest of your day. See you guys until then.